That's an interesting one because I left school after high school. I mean, back in the early 80s, every kids, or most kids, had a sense of adventurism, and those were the days when Agege had come fresh. So I left high school and I decided to travel. And so I traveled to Nigeria. I was in Nigeria for a while, and then I came back home and I started working. I mobilized some young people and we formed a farmers cooperative, growing pineapple for export. After doing that for a while, I decided to come back to the city and then started working in media. And I started as a freelance journalist. So I would go to the entertainers, do interviews of them, write out the stories and publish them. Or seek newspaper houses that would be interested in these stories and then publish them. Go to events, cover the events, and then publish those stories. And I remember starting out working with the likes of PNP and Weekend Chronicle, and there used to be a paper called Ghana Life. And then I met Dr. Charles Reku Brobe, very, very interesting gentleman. He was going to do Sunday Herald. And obviously he'd been monitoring my writing for a while, so he offered me the position of the editor of the Sunday Herald. It had a living edition, which was like the lifestyle component of the newspaper. Now along this line, I think I'll bless the then GJ president, Cabral Bleami here, because Cabral realized that there was the need to provide on-the-job training for aspiring journalists like myself. So they put together quite a very, very intense, training program. And I think they had support from Frederick Ebbe Foundation and those people. And then over a period, they would take us through 5-day seminars in reporting, in court reporting, in ethics of journalism. I mean, the training was so good that eventually I realized that my skills had appreciated. And then come the late 90s, I believe 1998 to be precise, and then Groove FM came on the scene. Those were the days when private broadcasting had just evolved in Ghana. And so I joined the Groove team, worked with the team. And I think because of my training from GJA, I had the opportunity to become the news director of of the Groove FM news team. And it was during those days that we discovered the likes of Matilda Asante, Elvis, Kwashi, all those guys, quite a number of guys, because they had just come fresh from GIJ, so they were cutting their teeth with Groove. And then from there, the station got sold to Multimedia, and it was transformed to Adom, and we moved to Tema. And I want to believe because of my experience, because I had played music before as a band, as a guitarist and a singer. So going into the business of entertainment, journalism, and then eventually broadcasting, I want to believe my superiors figured that I was positioned well enough to become a programs manager. So in 2001, they sent me to the United States. In those days, I think they still run it in the States. It's called NAB, National Association of Broadcasters, and it's a huge road show where there are 3 days of symposia and seminars and all sorts of knowledge sharing things. And the funny thing is, that was the same year that 911 happened. So first time, can you imagine? First time, go to Yankee, you think you're going to get knowledge. Then 11 September strikes, and I think we were grounded in the States for a further week or so. And that left quite a lasting impression on me. But coming back from the States at that time, I brought back a lot of insights into broadcasting.